AntSay, not my child. Hello, boys and girls. This is the March 9th, 2014 edition of AntSay, and I am your faithful host, Ant-Man. And today's subject, as I said, is not my child. And I want your input, because I don't know how I even feel. I'm going to tell you how I feel, but I'm still kind of on the border on this. So definitely leave me a comment. Let me know how you feel about this. So, in today's society, jobs are hard to come by. Either you got a job, you've been there for a long time, or you don't. And when you have situations like this, where you either someplace for a while or you don't got anything going on, most likely in that decade or in that era that you live in, there's a baby boom. There's babies getting popped left and right. People don't have nothing to do, so they're shacking up. Thus, families are being born. A lot of children in 2014 already. That's what I'm hearing. And that's creating an old school position that haven't been really that popular in a while. And it's the art form of babysitters. I know, right? That good old school teenager / young adult career, right? But now that career is being took by more older adults. Most adults now are putting their careers, which is not going anywhere right now for some people, on the shelf for this old school career, the old school job that's booming again. And it's booming because of social media. Social media, you can test this out yourself. For some reason, babysitting websites are like blowing up right now, exploding, like, and I do a sound effect to a crazy rate. Just Google babysitting websites or Wikipedia or whatever you do to get your information, and you'll see what I mean. They're blowing up for some reason now, crazy. So basically, the internet is trying to be the glue where there's a lot of supply and there's a lot of demand, and the World Wide Web is trying to put these communities together. That's never been done before. It used to be always word of mouth, or you knew somebody, But now it's perfect strangers babysitting people now, children now, and that's where my ignorant question comes. Cause it's an ignorant question. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm not sure it's a smart question, so I'm gonna put it on the ignorant side. You tell me I'm right or wrong. Like I said, here's my crazy question. Whatever happened to hey neighbor, can you watch my child while I go to the grocery store? Hey brother or sister, can you watch my child while I do laundry or something important like a job application, interview, or anything like that? Hey grandma, grandpa, can you watch my child while I go on this weekend vacation with my mate, husband, wife, whoever? Really? What happened to the neighborhood? What happened? Are we so glued to tablets, smartphones, computers, laptops? Are we so glued to our own little worlds that we don't even pay attention to the person 5 feet next to us? I mean, is it to a point now where grandparents and parents, when their children come to them to watch their child, or a good friend, or a person in your neighborhood, your neighbor, it's to a point where you ask them and they say, just the title, not my child. Are we that inglued in our own world that we don't have time for that? Cause I'm gonna give you a news flash. Back in the day, around recession, and maybe before that, and after that, there used to be these things called communities. And in these communities, people watched out for each other. I mean, it's not science, people. Are we so 9/11? Are we so Columbine? Are we so terrorist frenzy, mall shooting? What I don't know. I guess I'm using the word I'm just looking for is fear. Are we so much in fear? I mean, you go to church back in the day as a child. The deacons and the sisters and the preachers, it's okay to leave child around. Now parents don't even want the congregation not my child. Really? Are we just that much on a fear society now that we don't even know who's to the left or right of us now, as in home? That we're so willing, and then I'm getting back to the internet part. You think I got away, but it comes full circle. We're so willing to go to our social networks. Yeah, I'm using quotation fingers a lot because I want you to really get in depth what I'm saying right now. Social networks to have perfectly somewhat known strangers watch our children. You have to remember, we was once children, okay? We was once kids. And our grandparents and uncles and aunties didn't make no excuse. When they had situations, okay, say you're a one parent child. Your neighborhood took care of you. Your neighborhood took care of you. Good or bad, your neighborhood took care of you. It'll probably be a one woman or one guy in the neighborhood like, these are my children. When it was time to get out of school, my children, hey, how y'all doing? You doing good in school? Good. You ain't doing, I'll tell you it was the community thing. Now, you probably can't name 3 or 4 people on your side of the street. But you wouldn't go to social media because this person sounds like a professional and you had a couple of chats with this person that they seem qualified to watch your child. But the person next door, I don't know, the way he looks at me or the way she looks at me. Or grandparents, they too busy. They got stuff going on, which I understand. They got the right to live their lives, but at the same time, don't be not my child. Don't be that. Cause we were once children, and we once needed support. And in society today, how tough it is, you can't afford, and I mean you can't afford not to take care of these children. They need all the help they can get. And I just want your opinion on that. Going to going to the web for help for children just because it's not your child. AntSay.